911, do you have an emergency?
Thank you for calling the Sacramento Police Department.
Sacramento Police Department, may I help you?
Sacramento Police Department, how may I help you?
911, do you have an emergency?
Help is on the way.
911, do you have an emergency?
Help is on the way.
Hi guys, I'm Dana and I'm bringing you this edition of 411 on 911, and today we have Karina.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
It's chilly, but I'm still here.
Yeah, it's a little chilly outside.
Yeah.
So you're relatively new, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how long have you been here?
1 year.
1 year. And what do you think? You like it?
I love it. It's awesome.
Yay!
Should get into it.
This is great because we are still hiring, just as a little sidebar before we begin our edition. And if you guys are interested, all you need to do is go to sacpd.org. Or org. Anyways, there's a section there that says, I think it says we're hiring. Just click on there and it'll take you right through it, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Easy.
All right.
Simple.
So let's get started. Anyways, today we are here to talk about what happens if you call 911 and hang up.
Yeah.
So Karina,
Yes.
let's say I accidentally call 911 and I hang up.
Okay.
Or I call 911 and I realize I don't need you guys anymore, so I
Yeah.
hang up. What happens?
We immediately call you back.
You call me
Immediately.
back.
Right away.
Okay, how come?
Just to make sure you don't have an emergency. You may need ambulance. You may need fire department or any other outside agency.
Okay, that's nice you guys to check on us.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
We do our best.
And do you guys always have my number to call me back?
Most of the time, yes. Sometimes we can't call back, and those that are the 911 only phones.
Oh, like the 911 service plans?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
they can only dial 911 out?
Exactly. That's the
Gotcha.
only number they can dial out. And say if you're calling from a hotel or a large office building, you may only get the main phone line.
Okay.
So if you're calling into a hotel, you have to go to the front desk clerk. If you're calling into an office building, you may go through the receptionist. So it can take a long time, but we do whatever we can to find you.
Okay, that's great. What if, though, you can't find me and track me down? What do you do?
It depends. If you're calling 911 on your home phone, we will definitely send an officer out. If you're calling, say, from a small business like a Starbucks or a pizza guys, we'll send an officer out.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's a large building with 50 offices and 1 million phone lines, it all depends on the callback into the business.
Okay, and when you say home phone, you mean like a
Landline.
'Cause
Exactly.
You know where we're at.
We know exactly where you're at. We know your
All right.
location, all that.
Okay, so some people have gotten rid of their landlines and they no
Yes.
longer have those, and all they have is cell phones.
Yes.
So what if I call you from a cell phone and I hang up on 911?
Or your Apple Watch. Now that's a different ball game. We do have certain criteria. If it sounds like a pocket dial, there's just no emergency, we won't send an officer out.
Okay.
Rest assured, if it sounds like you are having some type of emergency, we'll do our best to find you.
Okay. So do we get a lot of pocket dials out there?
Big time.
Wrist dials?
Wrist dials, watch dials. It all depends what we hear, what we don't hear, and if we have a good GPS location for you. Most businesses these days, you must dial a 9 in order to get an outside line.
Yeah.
So, as you can imagine, we get those often.
Yeah.
Yes.
We get them in here, I believe, and from our police stations,
Officers,
from officers,
yeah.
I think, too, don't we?
And ourselves. But we don't hang up.
So what's the bottom line here?
The bottom line here today is if you dial 911 or your child dials 911, please, please, please do not hang up. Grab the phone from your children or child. Say, hey, I made a mistake. I messed up. Just let the dispatcher know. It is okay. Everyone makes mistakes. It's not a big deal. But it can be if you just hang up. It can waste a lot of police resources that can be used elsewhere.
And if it's the kids doing it, it's a good educational piece.
Yes,
So you could explain
yes.
to them, how to use 911,
Yeah.
how not to, and
Exactly.
It kills two birds with one stone, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so it's a win-win.
Win-win situation.
So thank you, Karina, for playing with us today. We appreciate
Yes, of course, anytime.
it. Cool.
Anytime.
All right, so if any of you have any comments or questions, concerns, anything like that,
Drop
just
them below.
post them on our Facebook page, and we will get back to you as soon as we can, okay? Take care.
Bye.
4.
Run on 911. Say what?